Hello, welcome back. This is Jacob, and today we are going to be continuing the Let's Play and playthrough for Arknights Endfield. So then, last time, after returning to the refugee camp, they show us a tunnel that will lead us straight under the giant den stack. Before heading in, however, little Ginny gives Perlica and the team a cute little present that she hand-drew for us. Heading then into the tunnel, Wolfcart shares some knowledge on the Bone Crushers, and then they worship something called the Ether. Reaching the other side then, we see our giant target and 3 smaller stacks that need to be destroyed first. While we go about that, we also keep hearing the voice of their leader, Neferith, in our heads from time to time. Before reaching the last small stack, we find and rescue a UWST survivor named Shauna. Destroying the last stack, the big one turns off and the atmosphere changes back to normal. Moving forward then, we finally get to see Neferith for the first time and ask ourselves the good old question, if evil, why hot? Neferith probably didn't like us thinking that, and we fight a very big boy she sends our way called Rodigan. I swear that guy could have been on a metal album cover, just saying. Going up an elevator then, we come close to Neferith only to have our way blocked by her, but not before Wolfcart jumps after her and continues the pursuit. Reporting then back to base, Director Chin debriefs us and sends us to meet with Andre. While helping Andre out, we also enter the section of the game that I would like to call How many factory tutorials do you want? Answer, yes. We then ended the episode with a side quest in which we were investigating the death of some landbreakers. The conclusion, they received some kind of orders, but someone else took them out before they could carry them out. And that is pretty much where we ended up last time. And to answer also a very quick question, why am I here in the camp and what the hell are these 3 dots behind me? Well, as I was doing stuff obviously off screen in between recordings, I was I was just handing in stuff for the regional development to get stock bills, and this thing leveled up. And a side quest popped up, and I'm sad to not have the scene recorded because I had nothing set up to record with at that moment. But luckily the scene wasn't long, so the only thing that is missing is we came to camp, we met Ginny again. It's voice acted actually, and this makes me wonder if the whole quest is now gonna be voice acted as well. But we met Ginny, and she was like, I need help, there are more injured refugees here and we need to distribute some supplies to the wounded, and we were like, the Bebe is asking for help, we must proceed. But yeah, I love the beginning of Ginny just being very much in charge of things. Very interesting, the Bebe is growing up fast. But yeah, that is that. The other thing that I did in between recordings is in here. And it's this thing. This is too much. This is too much. This is way too many. This is way too many, and I don't even think this is all of them. I mean, there is a second category here on the right, and I'm presuming this is for the next area after Valley 4. Please don't tell me what else is gonna be unlocking or how many of these are gonna be unlocking. I'll deal with the dread when it comes along. But I'll say this is way too many tutorials for the same thing over and over again. Like, I personally do not mind the little tutorials that are popping up when you're like unlocking different features and the game is, you know, teaching you about stuff and it pops up just to lead you to another portion of the menu and stuff. I don't mind those because I'm used to JRPGs and they do that a lot. However, this tutorial section here for the factory, this is way too much. These current 19 could have literally been like 6, 7, or 8, and it would have been fine. Because these 19 are literally regurgitating the same thing over and over and over and over again. Holy moly, it never stops. It didn't help that I decided to do this after the last episode went up, and it was the middle of the night, and I was like, I'm gonna just do this very quickly before heading to sleep. I think I was halfway in a coma while I was doing these. I will say though, I can't remember which specifically these were. I think it's a couple of these that have like a secondary, like bonus goal. Yeah, like this one with the splitters, like a bonus goal, or there was another one I can't find right now. Yeah, like this one here for the depot bus integration thing. Stuff like this was fun to do because the bonus goal, the bonus thing that pops up when you're done with the main portion of the tutorial, was fun because it was kind of like a puzzle setup. You had buildings there and you just had to figure out how to properly connect the handful of buildings you got, what to distribute out of them, and how to place the conveyor belts. And you weren't really being handholded during it, and it was kind of like a little puzzle to figure out to do. And I kind of liked that. And I wish every single one of these tutorials would have been done that way, because that way it would have been way more interesting to do. But all of these are so repetitive. My God, I really hope. I don't know if they're gonna do something about this. I know that there's like a shit ton of surveys that went around for this thing, but if another survey comes around, I really need to write a thing in there, and hopefully they're gonna see it and maybe take it into consideration, because my God, this needs to be condensed down. Like, there needs to be a future patch that will take these 19 and however more there are in here and just condense them down to like at 7, 8, 9 maybe at most, and maybe restructure them the way they are. And on that topic as well, this base training thing. I also completed the rest of these for the physical and arts sections of this thing, and pretty much the same thing. The physical one specifically, like lift, crush, knockdown, breach, like yeah, sure, there are different debuffs that you're inflicting from different types of skills, but when you get to the basic of it, it was pretty much the same thing. Hit the enemy with the skill twice to apply lift twice, and then the moment you apply it for the second time, you're doing massive damage. And you inflict vulnerability with it as well, I believe. And that's that. It kind of applies to every single one of these different types of debuffs. For crush, for knockdown, and for breach, the same thing. Hit twice with the same skill, with the same debuff, and you do massive damage on the second one. And that could have easily be done with one tutorial, and then at the end it tells you, hey, this same thing applies to this, this, and this. Done. The arts department was kind of like the same thing. Just the arts department goes into a couple more. It goes into 4 stacks of the same debuff. You can explode them, or the only one that was kinda standing out in between all of this was the solidifying one. Which is pretty much freeze, and that one's kind of different because of the uniqueness of freeze. Everything else was literally just electricity, hit 4 times, detonate, done. Fire, hit 4 times, detonate, done. Like, come on, this could have been literally just like 1 or 2 tutorials at most. Again, I don't mind the little tutorials that are quickly out of the way, but these big ones, they're just massive time sinks, and something else could have been done in their place. But anyway, with that rant out of the way, I saw you guys left me a couple of interesting things, let's put it that way, to check out, and I'm gonna do that in a moment, even though I kinda... let's say I have an idea of how this is gonna look and what's gonna happen with them, but I do wanna see what's some characters' at least unique reactions, let's put it that way. But one of you left something interesting on the previous episode as a quick reminder, and that came from DJ Rafa 1000, who said, and the timestamp mark in there is for the document that I found during where was that? Let me actually bring that quickly up. It was in here, this thing. This Celestial Observation Log. This immediately piqued my interest last time as well, but DJ Rafa also said the apparent magnitude of a celestial object is usually its brightness perceived by the observer. Or at least that's it in human astronomy when we talk about how bright a star is when observed. Didn't think my hobby astronomy knowledge comes in handy when playing Endfield, but here we are. Oh, trust me, no matter if this is sci-fi or not, the astronomy stuff is based on reality. The observation of the star and what was talked about here is definitely what they meant. But the considering you brought it up as well, the thing that piqued my interest out of that document was the change in the gas giant Talos itself. because this might be something that most people are gonna brush off and not understand it, but let me paint a picture now that it's back, now that we're talking about it again. I want you to place any of your hands in front of you, like stretch your hand right in front of your face so you see all your 5 fingers nicely stretched out, like open palm, right? Look at your fingers. And now imagine that the tip of your pinky finger all of a sudden disappears. Like you're observing your hand each day like this for a couple of minutes and nothing changes, it's your hand. But one day, suddenly, the tip of your pinky finger disappeared. And you don't know why. And you think to yourself, that doesn't really do much. But why did it happen? Why did it disappear? What happened to this part of my body? This is a huge change. We are talking about the magnitude of a gas giant changing by a factor of 0.27. That is huge. That is a huge change, buddy. I don't know if this is gonna play into something in the story relating to the Agaloy or whatever the hell, because they were also mentioned in the whole document a couple of times, but it's worth to keep in mind. It's definitely worth to keep in mind. So, Dijiang, thank you very much for pointing that thing out once more. Another thing that also kind of piqued my interest during the last episode, but I only kind of set on it like when I was editing it throughout the whole thing, was Neferith's interaction with the Administrator being very kind of like, I know you from before. I think that was kind of like the obvious part of it, but there definitely seems to be some kind of animosity, like maybe they worked together before, but something happened and now she's pissed at the Administrator. I guess we'll see in the future when that comes around, and if it comes around. I'm definitely curious. That left me a bit curious about what is the correlation there and what is happening. But anyway, one of you told me the characters have kind of like a very quirky thing they do, and it happens if you stare at their tails, apparently, or backs in general, I guess. So, Nier Automata really changed the landscape, huh? Yoko Taro would be proud. Okay, I guess, how are we gonna do this? Can I do this here on the rock? Do all of them have? Maybe like this? God, it's so awkward to turn them around. Oh! What is that hand motion? Don't look at me like that. What is that hand motion? Excuse me? Do that again. Huh? Oh. Oh, is it only characters with tails? What is that hand motion? Is this a Chinese culture thing? For anybody from China who might be watching, how are you expressing with your fist your anger at someone or your frustration at someone? Are you doing what she's doing? Is that how you do it in China? Because that is a wank job. Whatever she's doing there is literally just a signal to you want to be wanked off. What is this? This is not how you signal frustration. You pump your fist like you're pumping weights, like you're pumping dumbbells. Okay. Okay. Do you have something? Okay, he does. Actually, wait. Can I do this from? Oh, it does work in here. Okay. Okay, she at least has a normal reaction.
Am I looking alright?
Oh, funny. Is it only characters who have like a... Is it only characters that have like a scaly tail? Sorta. So far I've noticed it on Shen, who is a long, basically. A dragon. She's a snake. Who was the other one?
offer today's
Zaihi,
dialogue
who...
and contemplation to your
Actually,
terminal
what
in
is she?
reverence.
Which, she is a Sarkas, I know, but what is she specifically? Yeah, for the Sarkas, it's mostly gonna say always Sarkas. And also, yeah, as is the nature with Sarkas, oripathy positive, infected, based on medical examination reports. That's the sad nature of Sarkas. Alright, I'm just scanning through this thing because I'm kinda curious if it mentions what specific Sarkas race she is, but I cannot find it right now. Okay, so is it literally just on the characters who have like a scaly tail, or just some characters in general?
I'm primed for optimal.
Because I tried her and she didn't react. But anyway, very funny, very funny. Very funny, I guess. The good old Nier Automata thing returns, as it always does. Good God. Anyway, the baby needs help. Does she actually say anything anymore? No, I can't interact with her right now. Hi everybody, Daniel. Whew. Okay, these parts are not voiced. We're finally getting some help. How are the stockpiles looking? The first aid kits won't be enough. Get me more sedatives and antibiotics. This is the last we have. Damnation, people are gonna die on our hands. None of us knows any healing arts. Uh-huh, sure. I brought the supplies. Thank Talos. I really appreciate this. Why are you getting so many people? We were scouting the local environment and discovered these poor souls. They just escaped the damn landbreakers. Some of them were badly hurt and didn't make it here. I need to get more water for the rest. I might have kind of built a tower on your head. Whoops. Dewey, I saw that. Take the thing out of your pocket. Yeah, didn't steal no meds. Just wanted to... Oh, did that guy die? Just wanted to save a bite for myself. You can't steal food either. You're saving it for the injured. Dewey? Fine, you can have it. This old boy's gonna starve and die soon. Blasted Blithery. Why do we have to go through this? Okay. Hi, Pearly. Oh. Name NPCs, but I can't talk to them? Okay.
Can you give me a few of those supplies? I'm already out.
Not just the first aid supplies. This shelter also lacks sufficient food and other materials. It's hastily built, and isn't really prepared to handle situations like this.
I'm actually really surprised that these are voiced. Not gonna lie.
But we can't just stand around and do nothing. Maybe the AIC factory can help.
The current product range of the AIC factory is limited, and we're facing shortages across the board. Even if we retrofit the production lines now, it still won't meet all the demand.
Okay. Bug capsules, see? I have like 8,000 of those. How many do you want? Bug capsule C isn't a panacea either.
This is a real bummer. Did anyone see Karja?
Karja? I thought you'd seen him already. I heard someone mention that he went to the Landbreakers gathering place. Has he not returned?
That doesn't sound like a safe place. I have a bad feeling about this.
Something's wrong. We gotta find him now.
Find the missing person. Oh yeah, also while we're on this map, there is a completely normal side quest that also popped up down here that I shall do at some point.
Karja isn't here. Perhaps he went further into the place.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where did you go, buddy? Good God, he went all the way out here?
But all the breakers have left this place. Why would Karja come here?
Help! Help me!
That's Karja! Quick, save him!
Oh, there he is. Hey, friend. Not a good idea to be here.
Target
Pearly, please. Thank you, Pearly. Buddy, what the hell are you doing here? Are you alright? Have you taken any injuries? Gosh, I almost lost my life. This dude grunted in pain and gave us away. Who's this dude? Who's this dude? Are you here to look for the injured? Yeah, we found more who got hurt. Let's take them back to the camp first. I agree. This isn't a place to hold discussions. We should head back first. Okay, teleporting me back. Uh-huh.
Another mouth to feed? Calm down already, Mr. Soth. We can barely feed ourselves.
Didn't you hear what the injured said? There are more of them outside.
Well, there are more of them landbreakers outside as well. And there's a long road between us and the hub base. How are you supposed to send all these wounded people over there?
That's no excuse to leave anyone out there to die. Take a look around. How do you think we managed to get all this? Mark and his crew were the ones who got us safely to the cave. These people need our help, and if we sit on our hands and pretend they don't exist, we'd be disgracing Mark's memory. Ugh. Trying is at least better than doing nothing. Karja, bring out my supply stash. Maybe there's something useful in there.
Ugh, screw it. Count me in. Take my stash as well. But even if we squeeze something extra out of our stuff, how long is it gonna last?
We'll figure out something as well.
The Band Accord requires all Accordatories to do whatever they can to relieve disaster victims. It's time to fulfill our obligations.
Just need to keep this place running till the hub base recovers. Before that happens, we'll try to think of something.
When I worked at the meatpacking plant back in the day, I was trucking supplies to Valley 4. I know this Mr. Roman at the worker dorms who did supply management. He should remember me.
Mr.
My
Roman.
friends, you're way stronger than those LBs out there. If possible, could you contact Mr. Roman for us? Ask him if he could allocate some supplies that we desperately need.
Mr. Roman in the worker dorms. Alrighty, leave it to us.
I mean, I could also just build our entire factory there in the back and, you know, supply you guys with infinite food. But anyway. Okay. Can I talk to any of you guys? Or probably not? Probably not? Ginny? Nope. Ginny is still looking scared and worried at the table. Alright. Going over there. Oh yeah, this guy is, I think, another one of the side things that popped up. Anyway, where are we going? Oh, this guy. Oh, right, yeah, this guy.
Hi.
Oh, this is not voiced. You seem to be in a rush, Enfielders. Anything I can help you with? There is something rather urgent on our hands. Apologies, but we might need your assistance now. Mr. Roman, let me explain the situation. Didn't expect Soph to be there. The luck of that old knob. This isn't exactly the best time for bulk transport, I'll tell you what. Let me get the thing set up and we'll go looking for Soph together. You're heading out there on your own? It's dangerous outside. Maybe you tell us what you need and we'll get it for you. It's not that simple. The valley is home to 4 variants of tart peppers. Tart peppers. One of them can't be eaten raw. Know which one that is?
Huh?
4 variants? Really? Yep, really. I'll go gather some of the most needed supplies, but that won't be enough for the folks at the outpost. They'll need to learn how to live off the land. After arriving at the valley, we UWST crewmates had it real tough for a few years. I'm no botanist, but I jotted down a rather thick book of all the mistakes we made. Anything we can help you with? This assignment came out of the blue, so I'm still missing some citrons and buckflowers for my samples. I'm wondering if you could find some for me. Oh, and there should be a notebook in the cultivation chamber. It's got notes on the handling of emergencies. Take the notes to them if you can.
Wow, you're awesome.
Thanks, Jen. Don't worry, we'll get your notes and your plant materials. My blade can even cut a strand of hair in half. Sure. So get ready for the prettiest harvest you've ever seen. Jesus Christ, Jen. If that doesn't work, I'll just uproot the entire bush. We will retrieve the items you requested. Sure. Alright. Oh, hi. I haven't seen you before. The hell is this? Memo Business Traveler. I've reached Morsopolis. The business has been taken care of. Unfortunately, I just received a message about the sighting of a substantial number of Agaloy on the road back. I've been forced to delay my return. I don't think I can make it on time. Please, someone help me get the admin signature. Also, what? Also, I brought everything on your bought everything on your shopping lists. No need to worry about that. Oh, okay. What the hell do you do? Protective device summary? Defense armor plating severely compromised. Estimated usage life remaining 2 hours. Recommended swapping out the damaged component ASAP. Okay. Oh, interesting. I haven't been in this corner of the map yet. The old factory. Oh no, never mind. I have. It's the place I think we got through at the beginning, but now it's repaired. Emergency food prep guide. Local edible flora: citron, buckflower, and tart pepper. Citron fruits with dark grain sepals usually have poorer taste and flavor. Use these to make jam instead. Observe any tart peppers with abnormally enlarged seeds. Do not consume. Soak these seeds for makeshift bees repellents. The following pages are a variety of guides. A lot has been repeatedly deleted and edited. Alright, got the notebook.
Something seems to warrant closer scrutiny.
Thanks for the reminder.
Resources. Yum, 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 yum. Give me all of that. And here. Excuse me? Forklift? What? Interact with forklifts to raise or lower their lifting forks? Okay. Does that serve a purpose right now? I don't think so. Oh, that's the place where the anchor was. Alright. Can I... Not with this one. Why only this one? Huh? Funny. No idea. Probably serves a purpose later. I've brought the thing. Oh, Roman is here already.
Mr. Roman, we are back with your notes and plant samples.
There you go.
Good job, everyone. I'm about to start. Hey, don't be shy. Come closer and gather round for a better look. Wild variants of common crops tend to make smaller seeds, but these are still edible. They can be identified with the shape of the stalk. Can you see this fine line?
Yeah, I saw it, mister. Are we gonna grow them?
No, but you can juice the local citrons and mix them up with some herbs. It'll give you something capable of treating wounds. The dust hares were the ones who came up with this formula. Be careful, though. If you see leaves with barbs on the underside, it's a different toxic plant. Toss it away, because eating it will cause shortness of breath.
Okay.
Ah, so that's what happened.
I know Mr. Roman is experienced, but I didn't expect him to be so knowledgeable.
Experience gives rise to knowledge. Everyone endured their share of difficult times.
Back when I met Roman, he was working at the transfer station near the fort. Roman would often give the truckers his special brand cake. The man probably gathered whatever was around. The years have gone by.
Mr. Soth, The situation in Valley 4 is complicated. Everyone needs to be properly identified. This will take a while given our current circumstances. If Mr. Roman is willing to vouch for you, we can send you and the most injured cases to the hub base. Perhaps...
I really appreciate your kindness. I really do. But we're starting to turn things around. There's no way I'll just pack up and leave. Supplies transport might be an issue, but with Roman's help, our people will manage. We'll keep looking for the victims and the refugees. Together, we'll get through these hard times.
Hell yeah, we're gonna build something up. You are a truly respectable man.
Endfield will try to speed up our support in expanding this outpost. We can build a home where everyone feels safe.
We must carry Mark's torch and pass it on. I'll do whatever I can to make that happen.
What are you whispering about?
Oh my god.
We're gonna make some nutritious porridge and dressing salves for the wounded. Come and give us a hand?
Sure.
Okay, we'll head right over.
Time to cook. This area is gonna be... Oh yeah. I was about to say. Oh? Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, that already changed massively. Uh-huh. The tower is bigger and everything. Okay. Together we have successfully raised the Refugee Camp outpost to a new level of prosperity. Yeah, go down, go here, and the level of Refugee Camp, the level up the Refugee Camp has grown and developed. The outpost has a secure source of basic supplies. It now requires a greater range of goods. Okay, let's see. Ah, okay, now I can get... More goods have been unlocked for outpost supplies. Supplying higher quality goods also fetches a better price per unit. Bug Capsule B is an example of such goods now urgently needed by the outpost. Refer to the recommendation tag to determine the best goods to supply. Yeah, okay. This... this shows how to produce. Yep, I know. Okay. Okay, cool. And this will go on then another level up. Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to leave the thing to stock up now, but I'll do that later. Oh god, the next is 163,000 for the next level up. Okay, fine. What's in here? Ah, rewards! Much needed rewards that I'm gonna need for level ups and summons. Oh, wait, there's more? There is more now? Refugee Camp II, raise outpost prosperity to the current limit. Uh-huh. Oh, can I talk to any of them? That's a lot of babies. Happy babies. Okay. Oh, Ginny, hi. Oh, I can actually talk to you guys.
Hi.
Hi! Welcome back, Edmund. Busying yourself with anything? I go around the area every day, trying to find whatever I can with the know-how Mr. Roman showed me. The wounded still need medicine and food with some real nutrition, but since there are so many landbreakers around, it's not safe to go too far. Don't worry, we can manage for now. Be safe out there. Alright. The baby. You're here to see me again, Mr. Enmin. I'm so happy. I've been a good girl, you know? Oh, I know. Genie Uncle Mark is... Ooh. Yeah, Mark. Hmm? Did you find Uncle Mark? How is he? Phew, I'm afraid he won't visit you anymore. Hmm? Oh, I get it. Uncle Mark's busy with work. Oh. Sure, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Mr. Enmin, could you tell Uncle Mark I said thank you? Karsha says I gotta say that to everyone who helped us. I will. Oh God. Doing anything lately, Ginny? I can draw again, you know? Kaja found all sorts of herbs and stones for making new paint. I can draw all sorts of colorful places again. Okay, good for you. Great, make sure you get plenty of sleep. Okay, bye baby. Don't think too much about Mark. Holy shit. Anyway, you?
What's up, Daniel? You don't look happy.
This place isn't safe, and I need more muscle on patrols. I couldn't put a serious crew together. Soft keeps telling me how he's got nobody to spare and how we should avoid risks, but... well, I'm worried the trouble will come looking for us.
Yeah, we do have landbreakers prowling near this place. Found anything suspicious?
A few footprints. Pieces of bone that someone gnawed on. Oh, and the smell, God.
What?
I really think...
Ugh.
Hey, Daniel! We got an emergency! Them friggin' LBs are here! A mob of them! They're definitely up to no good.
What? So soon? Quick! Take the people and hide!
We can't let those LBs get any closer. Take us to the battle.
Alright, are they coming through the same entrance again? Do you need me to place more turrets? Oh my god, they actually are. Just let them come closer. Alright, I'll do things. I'll do things. The turrets are kind of well placed. I was kind of playing in my head with, do I actually need to remove the turrets, but they seem to be coming in handy. Hi, everybody. Everybody safe?
You alright? Are you hurt?
Ah, easy peasy. We're alright.
Damn! We chased off those pipe faces before, and now they're pulling this sneaky trick on us? Oh, Soth, if we got no other solutions in mind, I'm heading out to lay a few traps. I won't die holed up in a cave.
It's still pretty dangerous outside. Don't push yourself too hard. But our resources are limited. It's still pretty dangerous outside.
It's not the same. I'm ex-military. I may have been discharged, but I won't sit on my hands while these blighted raiders mess up my place.
I know how you feel, Daniel. I know. I've seen all the hard work you put into everything here. Everyone knows how important you are. That's why we can't afford to let you handle the toughest jobs alone.
All right. Fine. You're right.
But we can't let this go on forever. Oh, what about those gun towers we constructed last time?
Hell
Use
yeah.
them?
Time to play tower defense again.
Facilities. The LBs are getting smart. I don't think that we can get enough towers to handle every situation.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me no. I can place as many as you want. Maybe we can change our defenses on the fly.
Oh yeah, we got our flashy techno protocol. If we know where the enemy is coming from, we can just rearrange our defenses.
All protocol facilities are furnished with basic sensors and data links. Real-time processing of signal feeds from facilities in the whole area should give us the early warning we need. We will place an early warning terminal here. It will monitor the surroundings for a potential attack and help us organize our defenses.
Indeed. Those facilities offer plenty of support fire. They can hold off an entire attack route if we're spread too thin.
Hey, come to think of it, this approach sounds pretty promising.
This is very quickly turning into Fallout 4. Oh no. Where is Preston? Is Preston gonna come in? Let's get things up. Let's get things rolling. Oh, actual cutscene playing. Alright. Okay, this is a new building, huh?
Warning. This area is subject to possible attacks.
Thank you, terminal. Use early warning terminal. Whoa, what the shit? Hi, this is interesting. A number of our outposts may face enemy incursions, and this would affect the livelihood of the outpost residents. Help them neutralize the threat. Okay. The function of the early warning terminal is to analyze potential threats to the outpost and issue orders for area defense battles. Leveling up the outpost also attracts risk of incursions, which is indicated here. Risk level represents the strength of the enemy force. Area defense battle will be more difficult at higher risk levels. Okay. Study the map. The blue spot marks the target the invaders would try to raid or destroy, while the red spot and the red line indicate the incursion path predicted by the early warning terminal. Okay. The invading enemies will come in large numbers, make effective use of combat facilities to defend the outpost, try to use them to beat back the invaders, yeah. To view the intel on the invaders, okay. This now really kind of reminds me of normal Arknights with looking at intel maps and stuff like that. This shows details on the invaders. Some invaders have dangerous skills, so reviewing such details before battle is a must. Okay. A Bonecrusher Executioner below 50% HP becomes frenzied and gains massive defense. Okay, interesting. Press X place defenses to return to the outpost and prepare for battle. I mean, I already have the 3 towers there. Study the enemy's route and prepare outpost defenses with combat facilities, then press to start. Okay. I don't think I have... Yeah, I can't build the... I can't build the cannon towers yet. Let's just start. Let's see how it's gonna go.
Initiating combat.
Initiating combat. Alright, here they come. Ah, yeah, they're getting obliterated. They're getting completely obliterated. This is a dynamic map of this outpost. Press touchpad to view the thing. Okay, 4 out of 21. This really is now just normal Arknights. 4 out of 21 enemies. Yeah, they're not getting in. Hold on. Ooh, completing the operator intervention battle increases the combat facilities placement limit of this outpost. This will greatly benefit future defense battles. Ah, nice. So +1, huh? Okay, good. Some XP, money, upgrade materials, summoning currency. Cool. Okay. The outpost is now partially secure and will not be threatened for a while. A secure outpost will earn stock bills at a greater efficiency. Oh, so current outpost status partially secure, duration 24 hours. Outpost stock bill earning efficiency plus 10% for that duration. Okay, that's pretty neat. Nice. Oh. Support module testing complete. This should work. These things are awesome. Just place them on at the right places and they'll help a small team like ours take down entire enemy mobs. Oh, I've been doing that, trust me. If the last episode of this playthrough is anything to go by. So what should we do if the enemy attacks when you're not around? Our community doesn't have enough fighters. Be rest assured, once properly deployed, the combat facilities will work automatically. They can handle decent-sized enemy forces in our absence. The early warning terminal can evaluate the local threat level. An actual demonstration will better explain how it works. Let us begin. Oh, war? Okay, use facility. Partially secure. Completing the operator intervention battle grants a temporary partially secure status to the outpost. Once the status ends, the outpost will return to the imminent incursion status once more. During the partially secure saves time, the outpost will earn stock bills at a greater efficiency. Yeah, check here for details on the partially secure bonuses. Yeah, I can see that. Once the partially secure countdown ends, the outpost will return to yes. And stock bills earning efficiency will drop to pre-secure levels, okay? After completing an operator intervention battle at a certain risk level, the auto-defense mode will be unlocked for the risk level. Ah, cool. Auto-defense mode only allows the use of combat facilities, and no Endfield operators may intervene. Complete an incursion in auto-defense mode to completely neutralize the threat to the outpost for the risk level. Ah, okay. Okay, I see. Completing auto-defense turns the temporary stock bill earning bonus into a permanent bonus. Cool. Okay. Try completing the defense battle in auto-defense mode. Go. Okay, completing the operator intervention battle increases the combat facility placement limit of this outpost. This increases can be seen at the top of the UI. Alright. Alright, stuff plays, go to battle. Auto defense is a go. Okay, now I'm just literally a ghost observing the whole thing. Well, the cannons should do completely fine. And there he goes. Nice.
The system is running smoothly. Its automatic defenses will help fight back small-scale attacks. We can verify the system just to be on the safe side.
Hell yeah. Alright, cool. L3 to show details. Auto defense, permanent bonus 10%. Yep. It's running smoothly. Go down here, go to this screen. What is this now? Press the touchpad to view details on the outpost stock bill earning bonus. Okay, and I can see it here, and that is the bonus. This lists all currently effective bonuses. The stock bill earning efficiency bonus from completing the area defense just now is also included here. When an incursion of higher risk level occurs, completing the area defense battle to acquire battle bonuses. Okay, cool. Early warning terminals. Some outposts will have an early warning terminal. Whenever the outpost levels up, the early warning terminal will detect and indicate new threats of incursions. When there is a threat of incursion, completing an operator intervention battle will make the outpost partially secure and give the residents a temporary bonus to stock bill earnings. Yeah, okay. Regurgitating the information again. Cool. Okay, nice. Interesting. Daniel. The early warning terminal seems to be working well. If threat level exceeds the scope of the auto-defense mode, we'll be back here and offer our support in the defense operations. By Talos, we can definitely use this tech at a lot of places. Unfortunately, many of the technologies in this system aren't ready for large-scale deployment yet. But since we have a sub-PAC, we can at least deploy these to support our defenses at several locations. Well, this camp is safe for now. Yeah, but this place is further in your depth. We can hardly offer any help. It's such a shame. Just do your best. You're already doing a pretty good job. Yeah. Indeed. Self-sufficiency is important, but forcing people to take on impossible challenges will defeat the entire purpose. Words of true wisdom. You're right. Huh. Leave the maintenance of the early warning terminal to us. We could definitely handle a job like that. I can totally visit the camp and teach everyone some self-defense skills. And before peace returns, we'll help you handle the local threats and hazards. Alright, Chen. Was that it then? Juicy XP leveling up. Yum. By the way, I find it funny how far back in the story still I am and don't have access to getting characters to high levels, but I'm currently capable of constructing pretty high level equipment. Like, where am I at right now? With that, yeah, level 50 equipment. I don't even have access to facilities to make this shit. That is so funny. Whatever. Alright then, let's go back to the quest that is required for the main story. Restart area stock redistribution. Where was that? Oh, that's the one with the guy. Okay. Okay, who are you? You're finally here. I've been waiting quite a while. Where's our operator? What do you mean? I'm an Enfield operator. You are? Endfield Industries stock redistributor. Lucky Carrot, reporting for duty. Looks like this role really calls for a personal touch. Image building matters. During emergencies, it's Enfield's duty to help coordinate local rescues and assist those in need. It's always better to negotiate with a smile than to make demands with a stern face. But so many parts of Valley 4 are still cut off. I'm really worried about everyone out there. So, is there anything I can do? Once you authorize it, we'll use Band Accord approved stock bills to manage supplies and balance local demand. I'll also keep an eye out for suitable goods on your behalf, Enmin. Just use your stock bills to claim them. Oh, he's reminding me right now, I have enough stock bills I can buy the 2 lore entries, I think, that are on that NPC down there. Anyway, so it's basically a shop that uses stock bills. The muffled voice. Exactly. Once things stabilize, this system will be capable of much more. I've tucked a few little surprises into the cargo manifest. If you're ready to authorize now, just confirm with me. Sure thing, buddy. Interested in some stock distribution? Sure. So what is this? Oh, I see a 5-star weapon? Okay. Hub Redistributor provides stock bills to connect to stock redistributor to connect the stock redistributor to the system. This will unlock goods purchasing and selling in the region. Sure. Damn. Impressive. Lots more boxes. Okay, so this down here. Ah, this is this. Okay. Stock redistributor system unlock. Press X to... Yeah. Okay. Ooh, summoning tickets. Stock redistributor allows for purchasing of staple goods. Okay, stock redistributor allows the purchasing of various goods with Valley stock bills at various discounts. This system can eventually add more stock redistributors or upgrade existing stock redistributors. These actions will unlock more goods purchasing privileges. What? What is that thing? The stock red has a present for you. Press X to take it. Mr. Ramu? This can be showcased at the Tower of Trails at the central ring of Dijiang. Oh, okay, like a little statue I can place somewhere. A model of a cute critter. UWST crew members treat long ears as a bringer of courage, as they are capable of surviving the dangerous environment of Talos-II. Okay. Okay, that's kind of neat. Various display items can be displayed aboard the Dijiang. Go to Dijiang to set up the display items showcase. Okay, whenever the story sends me back there. What else is in here? First off, yes. Yes. 3 of them, sure. Okay, my friend, your oh, those are daily goods. Okay, so these are gonna be changing daily, I guess? We'll see. Factory goods, let's see, Fort Maker. Sword. A weapon equipped by Enfield operators to significantly boost their combat capabilities. One of the weapons made by Fort Forgefane. The sword features traditional architecture that made it extremely durable and sturdy. The thick, heavy blade left countless scars upon the permafrost as the front lines shifted with the times. Yum. Alright, cool. New weapon. I have no idea for what these goods are used for. I am gonna buy them all. I have the stock bills. Surfing festival ticket? What is this? An entry ticket for the La Fantoma Surfing Festival. Do not forget to bring your own surfing board when you head over to the competition. Give it to the operators whose hobbies are... Oh, gifts. Okay, I see now. Okay. Cool. Breeze of Kirsch. Okay. Intricately packaged perfume. The primary ingredients are extracts of plants growing on the snow-capped peaks of Kirsch. The fragrance is a reminder of refreshing mountain breeze. Huh, interesting. Kinda, naming-wise, kinda reminds me of Kierak. Tightstone specimen. A beautiful crystalline stone found during humanity's earliest attempts to explore the seas of Talos-II. Some of them have entered the market and processed into various collector's items. The fact that such beautiful items exist in the depths of Talosian seas is extremely exciting. Yeah, looks very pretty. Simonch shawl? Not sure. Simonk? Maybe? Simonk. A shawl woven from soft fine fibers. The crafts makers of Simonk treat these shawls as a symbol of friendship. They would make wonderful gifts for your friends. Yes. Frontiers Watch. A popular science periodical in the Civilization band. Recent issues of the magazine are focusing on the pioneering technologies of Endfield Industries. Alright buddy, that's your entire shop. Order confirmed for Mr. Ramu's purchase. You can place orders anytime through the stock redistribution system. Pretty convenient, right? We're using stock bills instead of decreds now? Well, this is just a coordination tool. It won't disrupt normal economic activity. If anyone tries to exploit this to hoard and manipulate prices, that's another matter entirely. If you see it happening, please be sure to tell me. Okay, understood. Also, you can invest more stock bills to upgrade the stock redistribution system in the area. That way I can offer you a wider variety of goods. Just remember, here in Valley 4 we only use Valley stock bills. Okay, so other areas are gonna have their own stock bills, get it. You mentioned it can do more? That's right, but that would take more time to explain. If you're interested, feel free to come and find me anytime. Okay. Hi, Chin. Administrator, contact between the hub base and the Dijiang have been further restored. Preparation for precise long-distance teleprotocol. What is it? Teleport. Teleprotocol is complete. The base requires your assistance for the final calibration. Can we go back to the Dijiang now? Absolutely. And please make your way to the control tower as soon as you can. Alright, we can go back now, huh? First, let me see this. Upgrade? How much is the upgrade? 4.5k? Sure. Neat. Elastic goods. Elastic goods have been unlocked for stock redistribution. Okay. The market shows various packages, PKG, that can be traded during this time. Okay, select package. This shows the price of this package for today. Okay, if the price is lower than the recommended price, purchase it. Do not purchase if the price is higher than the recommended price. Alright. This shows the number of elastic goods that can be purchased. This number increases every day until it hits a maximum. Okay. Elastic goods can also be sold at the current price. To get stock bills, press R1. Okay, the price of elastic goods fluctuates on a daily basis. Sell them at higher prices to earn more stock bills. Okay. Okay, I see. Friends price? Pressing to view the price at the friends system. Interesting. Use this to check the prices aboard a friend's ship. Their prices may differ from local prices. Use a friend's porter to visit their ship, then sell your elastic goods to earn a profit. The prices of elastic goods fluctuate on a daily basis. Yeah, I know that. Prices of elastic goods aboard a friend's ship may differ from local prices. Use a friend's porter to visit their ship, then sell your stock of elastic goods to earn a profit. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Also, this refresh, so more tickets. Seeker of Dark Lung. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. A standard greatsword developed by Hongshan Swordmancers. The weapon is furnished with a new specialized coating that offers excellent protection, even if the weapon were to be used in extreme and hostile environments. Ooh. Yum. Nice. Detector, Keen Valley Detector, consumable. Usage reveals an undiscovered storage crate within the current area. Ah, nice. Usable only after all fogged places of the map have been charted. This item only works in Valley 4. A special detector once created by prospectors looking for metal resources in Valley 4. It is made of the same metals used in storage crates. Using this points you to storage crates scattered throughout the area. Several words have been engraved along the edge of the device. To those who persevere in hopelessness. Who? Alright. Keen Valley Compass. Consumable. Usage reveals an undiscovered Auri line within the current area. Oh, okay, nice. Usable only in level 4, yeah. An arts unit for detecting Auri line. This device looks like a compass and contains a tiny Auri line in its center to locate other Auri line in the environment. This compass seems to be operating at an overclocked state. The needle would spin wildly upon simple activation. Oh, tastes of V4 workers borscht. Borscht. Taste of V4 Workers Borscht, the contents therein will be added to the Intel archive. Okay. I presume a recipe? Oh, what the shit do you guys want? Huh? Admin, the ASC factory can now mass-produce industrial explosives. Ah, there we go. They use the same explosive materials we previously used to destroy the dense stacks. Go to the Valley Pass, collect some Akatan as raw materials, and use the latest packaging unit to make the bombs. Alright. Sounds like terrific news to me. What is that emoji? The explosives will let us clear out road-blocking rubble like this. Once you finish making the industrial explosives, come and find me at the core AIC area in Valley 4. We got some serious quality testing to do. Sure thing. And what do you want? Admin, got great news for you. The ASC Steward developed the ASC Steward developed by the Enfield R&D Center is finally officially in use. AIC Steward? What's that? The AIC Steward is a support bot for the expansion management system responsible for expanding and maintaining available spaces in the core AIC area. If you feel there's not enough space, you can go directly to it for an upgrade. Plus, you can use it to set up depot buses in the core ASC area. Oh, buses, finally. Where can I find it? There's currently an ASC Steward near the hub core's ASC area. It should be easy to spot. Alright, cool. What was this? Tastes of V4 Workers Borscht. Place the originium slugs. Place the originium slugs in water to make shelling them easier. Stew the deshelled slugs and birdo fillet in a pot. Then add some tart pepper and red rye. Once the flavors have been blended sufficiently, add crushed agagrit. Note, many youths refuse to eat the borscht after learning it contains slugs in addition to birdo fillet. Though the dish was extremely popular during the pioneering days of Valley 4. I improved the recipe by replacing originium slugs with canned food from Enfield. Thanks. Depot bus, research... Oh, I need to meet the guy first. Shit, okay. Okay, ma'am, you were selling something. Memoirs of Peddler 1 and 2. Let's see what this is. Alright. Memoirs of Peddler Part 1. When I first arrived, I literally sold out my stock whenever I opened shop. Choosing to do business in Valley 4 seemed like the right choice at the time. Buyers from the TGCC often praise my gear for sturdiness and durability, and thank Talos for the mercenaries of Seshcha. If I ever run into them again, I better give them my most sincere token of appreciation. If they didn't help me carry the cargo crates, I'd probably get stuck at Valley Fort not knowing what to do. So having witnessed the prosperity shortly after arriving, I decided to set up a permanent place in Valley 4 and apply for a branch at the Origin load spring. The crewmates complain that my shop is too far away from their place, and the getting back and forth can be quite a hassle. Okay, part 2. When they blew up the Great Originium Oak, I kept thinking to myself, what were you thinking? Why did you stay in Valley 4? The caravans dwindled to a trickle and the UWST crewmates hardly visit my place anymore. The lot of them went to the quarry instead. I can only hope that the Sarkas mercenaries from before stock up at my place or this entire adventure is over. Looking at the empty shop got me an idea. Maybe I should reflect this problem and get someone else to run the store instead. While I was penning this, I received a message from Endfield about a potential partnership. Guess I'm staying after all. Alright. Holy shit. Yeah, new feature unlock. Oh my god, on all of these. Alright, first let me see about the Dijiang. Hi there.
Ah, Endman, Supervisor Prolica. You came at the right time. Endman, we just ran another test. Results are quite stellar. We can now progress to the next step.
Yeah. Where are we needed?
Kindly connect your protocol synchronizer with OMV Dijiang. We shall, upon your request, proceed to reference it and calibrate the teleprotocol site of the TP point accordingly.
Hi, you are?
Operator Zaihi?
Oh.
I'm glad to hear from you so quickly.
Greetings, Supervisor Prolica. I am pleased to re-establish conventional communication with the hub base. Had we been forced to rely on the exclusive channel any longer, Communication Officer Fiona might have been displeased. Administrator, you may reference the use of planet-side TP points to teleprotocol to Dijiang. We have many work reports to present to you.
Oh god.
Work reports?
What?
Are we making progress in the repairs of OMV Dijiang?
Yes, it is advancing more swiftly than anticipated, Supervisor. Now, please proceed with initiating the teleprotocols. I look forward to our meeting aboard Dijiang.
Okay. We can now board Dijiang, press the touchpad to open the map. Alright. And then triangle. And go. Okay. Finally can go back up here. You're back. Oh, hi.
Welcome back, Endministrator. Supervisor Prolica. The surface-to-orbit teleprotocol seems to be operating smoothly. Truly, this calls for a celebration.
And thank you for helping us with the calibration work. Endman, Operator Zaihi is the resident liaison from the Cabal of Tranquility. She is currently performing various tasks at our engineering division.
Yeah. Engineering division?
Yes, many parts of Dijiang are in need of repairs. Cabal of Tranquility is a partner of Endfield. As a liaison from the Cabal, I am duty-bound to carry out the aforementioned repairs.
Cabal of Tranquility is an interesting name. Engineering doesn't sound like a Cabal job.
We firmly believe that information and technology will, in time, establish the vital connections that preserve human unity. Equally, we recognize that repair work is also a form of meditative training. Supervisor Prolica, the engineering division has readied the empty cabins aboard Dijiang. They stand prepared for your occupancy. We may commence activation of several cabins forthwith. In the meantime, access to the Dijiang control nexus will soon be restored. Kindly assume command upon its readiness, Endministrator. For the present, we may begin our earnest work from the least compromised manufacturing cabin.
From the least compromised cabin. Okay. So, what are we gonna be doing? Follow Zaihi to the manufacturing cabin. Sure. Also, can I activate this thing? Yeah. Alright. Follow Zaihi. Okay. Wait, what? Talk to her. Okay.
For the present, we may begin our earnest work from the least compromised manufacturing cabin.
Okay, yeah, no, never mind. Didn't need to talk. Construct. We can construct various functional cabins aboard Dijiang to support our Exploration of Talos-II. Uh-huh. The manufacturing cabin can produce important operator progression materials to give operators a step. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Rhode Island land base is back, baby. Time to build time to build cabins. Time to produce gold and money. Okay. The manufacturing cabin can produce important operator progression material. Sure. Yeah, I have a stockpile of those. These are the materials needed to construct the manufacturing cabin. Aerospace material can be acquired from recycling stations in Talos-II. Yeah, I already have the purple shit as well. After acquiring enough construction materials, press X. Yep, go. This is funny. And I can probably place operators to work in these, huh? Oh. Yeah.
This control panel serves as the main controller of the manufacturing cabin. Kindly interact with it to designate personnel or to stipulate production plans.
All right.
The software has undergone significant optimizations.
Ah, yes. A few changes were enacted in compliance with the relic scripts of ancient knowledge. If I have transgressed my authorized boundaries, may I submit my written confessions afterwards?
Excuse me, what? Also, relic scripts of ancient knowledge. You mean files and data stuff?
That won't be necessary, Zaihi. What I meant was that the UI has been improved.
That is most reassuring to hear. I shall await the completion of your configuration setup. Please feel free to utilize it at your discretion.
Uh-huh. Okay. Aerospace material. Aerospace materials are needed to construct the stuff. Yeah, okay. I got that. I already have a ton of them. Interact with the control panel of the manufacturing cabin to upgrade it or use its functions. View. Whoa. Okay, what am I looking at? The manufacturing cabin can produce operator progression materials when given enough time. The left side of the screen shows the current operator assignment of the manufacturing cabin. Note that functional cabins must have at least one operator assigned to start working. Okay, so at level 3 I can have 3 operators in here, I presume. Weapon material efficiency, operator material efficiency, mood drop per hour. The right side of the screen shows the manufacturing status of the manufacturing cabin. Once at least an operator has been assigned, work will start on the specified manufacturing plan. Okay, assign. Oh good, it's actually telling me who has like a bonus for this. We can assign operators available to Dijiang to acquire various bonus effects. Yep. Every operator assigned to the manufacturing cabin will raise its productivity and shorten the need to manufacture the progression material. Okay, select.
People here too.
Confirm. So an operator manufacturing can now be arranged. Okay, select plan. Okay, yeah, it's pretty much like land base in normal Arknights. You select, you build facility, you set it to either produce the XP materials, the crude gold, or what was that? Or other things. We can manufacture operator progression materials, the XP material, yeah, total time for one of them, I presume? This shows the time needed for manufacturing. Assign more operators to the cabin to shorten this time. Okay. Use this section to select the amount manufactured. Okay. Yeah. Note the MFG load of the cabin. This determines the maximum amount of items that can be made at once. Different items also use up different amounts of the MFG load. Okay. I'm gonna set it to max. Press X to complete. Yep, the manufacturing cabin is now manufacturing. Alright. Here we can see that the operator assigned to the manufacturing cabin will improve its performance. However, these operators will slowly lose mood over time. An operator with 0 mood will automatically head to the central rig to rest and restore their mood. A resting operator will not provide any assigned effects. Oh, that's neat. Don't worry, when mood is fully restored, the operator will automatically return to the cabin and continue their work. The administrator may also choose to interact with the resting operator and tell them to head back to work early. That's actually funny. Manufacturing will take a while. Let's come back here after a while to collect the items. Okay, yeah. Cool.
Several cabins within the Colonel sector of Dijiang have been cleaned up. The reception room is now available for clue exchange.
Clue exchange!
We've also carried out maintenance routines for facilities furnished with the stasis core. I pray this may be of help to your endeavor.
I just came out of that place for a few days. I don't intend to take another stasis step for anytime soon.
Just a simple reminder, Endministrator. Now, allow me to lead you to the reception room.
Sure thing. Administrator identity switching. Oh, okay. Go to the stasis core aboard the Dijiang and touch the protocol singularity to protocol singularity. That's a interesting name. To switch the administrator's identity. Okay. Cool. How are we looking for the upgrade? Reach control nexus level 2. Ah. Okay. Interesting. Where did you go?
To facilitate the swift acquisition of clues, we have specifically prioritized the cleanup of the reception room.
The SOW will appreciate this adjustment. Operator Zaihi, may I ask what prompted the accelerated repairs of Dijiang?
Over the past several days, the Originium drive mod...
excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt him, but I need to see this. Operator interactions. Interact with operators aboard the Dijiang to talk to them or offer them gifts. Gifts will build the operator's trust in the administrator. Operators will only accept gifts that match their hobbies. Gifts can be purchased from stock redistribution. Offer gifts that operators prefer to build trust with them. To find an operator quickly, use the operator contact panel at the central rig to contact and summon them to the administrator side. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was looking at the trust as well the other day when I was just doing daily stuff, like what is required, and on the tooltip for the trust it said that they get trust either from gifts or from working here.
Jewel has exhibited significant performance enhancements, thereby increasing the amount of energy available for allocation.
Alright. Very nice to see them on board of this thing as well. Oh.
This is the reception room.
Uh-huh. Pretty spacious. Lots of room. Originium lining the walls as well.
Repaired the display
oh.
This is where you can showcase the various achievements of Endfield.
Oh, that's funny.
Sanctilumina Cathedralis Tranquille has an embedded angelos, and it has exerted rather impressive effects.
Excuse me? What was that word? The Sanctilumina Cathedralis Tranquille. Uh-huh. Why are we Latin? Excuse me, ma'am? Are you somehow in line with some elements of the Sancta?
That might be a little too avant-garde for us. But you are right. A good display section will be effective. Visitors will get a better understanding of our work at Endfield.
Okay.
The reception room is now prepared for use in full. You are welcome to explore its functions at your convenience.
Alright. Thank you. Interesting. Whoa, okay. All engraved metals, operator CVs, and weapon... Oh, I see. And weapons acquired can be showcased at the display section of the reception room. They can be viewed by visiting friends. Use the guest terminal to view records of friends who visited recently and the activities they took part in, such as production assists. Ah, that's neat. Use the TP platform to visit a friend's ship and engage in various activities such as production assist and acquire credits by doing so. Ah, cool. Alright. The TP platform in the reception room is now active. Try using it to visit a friend's ship. Provide production assists to a friend's cabin to get rewards with credits. Credits can be spent at the credit store to buy key resources that include...
Where should we go next?
That include operator progression materials, weapon progression material, and arsenal tickets. Okay. Okay. Credits can be spent at the credit store by Arsenal tickets. Okay, I see. I see. Items sold at the credit store refresh daily at a fixed schedule. Okay. Use the refresh now button. Okay, I can force a refresh for 4 times. I see. Alright. A basic credit reward can be claimed every day at the credit store. Earn additional credits when a friend sells regional goods at the ship. Okay, there is a storage limit for the credits. Cash credits that exceed this limit will be cleared on the following day, so try to spend them on time. Alright. Very nice. Collect. Yum, immediately on on max.
Supervisor Perlica.
All right.
Where should we head to next?
We can now officially hand over the control authority of Dijiang to our Endministrator.
Me? But I'm still...
Don't worry. Once you return to the bridge and re-establish control, I believe every piece will fall perfectly in place.
I'm really sorry.
As Perlica speaks and is right here. Alright, let's see.
Control Nexus is just ahead. Strange. It was reconfigured just a short while ago.
What is it?
The Sarkaz from the General Technological Committee seeks my presence. Please allow my temporary absence.
That's all right,
okay.
Zaihi. You are always free to work on your mission.
The Cabal of Tranquility seems like a close partner of ours.
You once shared numerous critical data with the Cabal of Tranquility. Their technological achievements are directly tied to your actions. This is why we could share a number of key technical projects with them.
Interesting.
Sow the seeds of trust and reap a harvest of friendship. This is how Endfield and the other factions of the Civilization Band have supported each other to this day. The Control Nexus is before us. Let's go.
Alright, interesting. Alright, what's gonna happen? Rings, many rings. Floaty rings. It seems to be calling out to me.
Only you can truly command Dijiang. The ship has waited 10 years for this very moment.
Alright. Can I really do it?
Have faith in yourself, Endman. You were the one who built this ship. There is no changing this fact.
Okay. Well. Time to affirm control once more. Upgrade? Upgrade? Okay, I don't know what that component is, but okay, sure. View. Whoa, what the hell is this now? Use the central dashboard of the Control Nexus to get an overview of Dijiang and manage operator assignments of various cabins. Oh, this is kind of like a shortcut to it, huh? The Control Nexus can be upgraded in the future to unlock more function cabins aboard the Dijiang. The Control Nexus is responsible for managing the entirety of Dijiang. Assign operators here to build their trust in the Administrator. Even if the Administrator is not aboard Dijiang, trust will continue to build up. Accumulated trust will be added when the Administrator visits Dijiang again. Okay, so that's automatically happening then. Before leaving the ship, don't forget to assign idle operators to the Control Nexus to build up their trust. Alright, operators assigned to the Control Nexus will also slowly lose mood over time. And operator with 0 mood, yeah, okay, I know, rest area. Operators will slowly regain their mood. Mood is fully restored. The operator will automatically return to work. Yeah. Assign someone. Okay, let's start with
An efficient assignment. I shall do my best.
Why are you glowing? Oh, because I can take stuff. Sure. Sure. Okay, cool. That it? Oh, everybody's here?
Dijiang Control Authority level has been successfully activated. You can now monitor the entire operations of Dijiang at this very place. End filters. The next step of our expansion and growth shall be directed from the bridge. All upgrades shall be carried out right here.
Alright then. Cool. No words, just observing. My memory loss seems bad for many of our missions. I'm sorry. There must be a huge weight on your shoulders.
Hearing those words from you is enough for us. They prove that we're no longer chasing after a shadow. In recent years, the one in the sarcophagus has gradually faded from people's memory, along with those legends. I was afraid of forgetting who you really are.
Okay. In recent years, the one in the sarcophagus has gradually faded from people's memories, along with those legends. I was afraid of forgetting who you really are. The one in the sarcophagus? Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm thinking of the doctor, but along with those legends, I was afraid of forgetting who you really are. I don't think she means the same thing.
But now, how fortunate we are to finally see you again and fight by your side.
Also interesting, I mean, we didn't wake up from a sarcophagus, we wake up from that weird originium-shaped singularity thing. Okay. Thank you.
Endman, the SOW has gathered some clues. I was hoping that before your memory recovers, you would learn about this world through experience rather than my faint words. But given the provisions of the Zeroth Directive, I must now simply share the essential information.
Okay.
Please, follow me.
Please do. Please do, you're saying some interesting shit already. Yeah, that glowy point is where the gate was. Or still is.
You enjoyed looking at Talos-II from this place before your slumber.
Talos-II. Is there anything I need to know about it?
Our long journey, what we found out, and the new threats we face.
Uh-huh. Cutscene? Oh. Hi.
The ether side. An aberrant dimension, forbidden to life. Death has trailed us, ever since that first encounter. An exploration team, an observatory, a nomadic city.
Nomadic city?
We explored the unknown, each step bought with sacrifice. But the deeper we search, the crueler the truth we find. The ether resists the preservation of life and breaks information links. Where ether flows, life withers, and originium fails. Anything tainted by ether will inevitably turn into a source of the blight. We can't predict the ether. We can only raise strongholds, for we dwell beside oblivion. But true protection comes only from knowledge gathered. During the First Angoloid War, witnesses of the Aurora devised a simple method of depth measurement. A year after the war, the Hannibit Circuit found the lost science team's manual. It completed the theory of rift formation. Talosian calendar year 17. The Band Accord was signed. Experimental Gloom project resumed. Blight matter conversion threshold logged. Year 146. A monitoring station at the Wuling Very Large Rift was rebuilt, exceeding the 36-second observation limit.
Okay.
Inch by inch, we elucidated the unknown, till an unprecedented threat emerged from the darkness.
Yeah?
Since then, our research has stayed on the fringe, never venturing into the ether side. All ether-related projects are closely monitored to avoid any risks. Now, someone who can manipulate the ether has appeared. She holds the seed of destruction. And she has lit a fire in the wilds.
Okay.
Neferith is a dangerous sign of what is to come. We must be alert, or history may repeat itself.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, again, the ether thing reminds me of... Well, considering it can be shaped to something, it does kind of remind me of, but I don't think it's the same... It's probably not the same dimension or whatever it is. That was described in the Lethanian stories, the place that the Witch King from Lethanian managed to enter and pretty much preserved an image of himself in there. And the place itself is dangerous because there are entities in there that are trying to literally escape through any kind of crack or opening into our side and reality. Currently, that place is kind of under lock and key by a single person, or should be, at least in current Arknights. Yeah, that place is dangerous. Kind of also reminds of, but I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same thing. But it does kind of also tiny bit remind of the collapsals from the Sami stuff, from the gate. But I think those were just things that came from a, maybe not even from a different dimension, but just from a different place entirely, because they were entering through the flickers of the gate turning on and off. But yes, this ether reminds me now more and more of how the separate dimension was described through the Lethanian stories, because that place was, you could shape the place on the other side. You could shape it by just your, I wouldn't say imagination, that's kind of like the wrong word, but kind of like your perception of your surroundings. Anyway. Repeat itself. Has there ever been anyone like her?
None appeared for many years until she did. If I had known about her, I would have never agreed to let you leave Dijiang. Your safety is our top priority. Maybe we could...
It's alright, Perlica. Everyone's lending me their support. We must pursue progress to bring about change. We can always live in the... We cannot always live in the enemy's shadow. Everyone's lending me their support.
Understood. I will. Endfield Industries will. Always stand by you. We are all with you.
Alright, you little burb.
Feels good to be back.
Huh. Oh?
Apologies. Probably not the best time to say that.
It's okay. This place has always been your home. Let's take a break. Once everyone's fully rested, we will return to Valley 4.
Okay, this was interesting. This was definitely interesting. Endministrator, the clearing work has been done. Director Chin is on her way to the core AIC area for some final checks. Things seem to be looking up. We can start preparing for our next step. Please head to the core AIC area. I'll join you shortly. Got it. Alright. Alright, yeah, that was very interesting. Uh-huh. New topic? A decade of slumber. Huh? Oh, from Perlica? Oh, I see. A decade of slumber? You mentioned I slept for 10 years when I was aboard the Dijiang. How is Talos-II now? Yeah, 10 years had already passed since your last hibernation. For 10 years, we've been constantly working with major organizations to monitor hazardous regions of Talos-II and trying to figure out the remaining hostiles. Of course, the key mission is to follow the Zero Directive. We must complete the pack research work and wait for a suitable moment to wake you up. What happened, Endmin? Why are you asking about this? My amnesia is a terrible thing. After our meeting, Andres seems interested in telling me all sorts of stuff, but everyone behaved a little too calmly aboard Dijiang. Enfield waited 10 years for my awakening, but I couldn't remember a thing. Don't think of it that way. It was a 10-year wait, but it was also more than that. You took the brunt for us during the previous awakening, and also during that war that took place many years ago. Now is our turn to share the burden. The fact that you're back means the most to us. Indeed, we should take things slowly and prepare ourselves properly. Sorry if I seemed a little intense. Alright. Interesting. Oh, you also have some stuff. Endmin urgent deployment required at Valley Pass. Operator Arknight reports possible landbreaker Arknight reports possible landbreaker remnants at Valley 4. Once a Song Seeker, now an Enfield operator, Arknight's been pulling survivors from landbreaker wrecked zones since day 1. I've notified Perlica and Chen. They'll be tagging along. Okay. So this is one of the important missions, huh? Okay, for now, let's go back to the hub. Oh, this thing appeared all of a sudden in the archive as well, Ether side. Okay, does this thing say something more about the whole thing? The Ether side is an overarching term for describing areas where depth reading is at 1 in subterranean, surface, atmospheric, and orbital regions of Talos-II. Given the time scale of Talos-II, the Ether side is currently overlapping with real space. Flow of matter and energy between the two dimensions has been verified as a feasible possibility. In Talos-II, the barrier between the real space and ether side may sometimes rupture to create an interspatial conduit, and in rare occasions disrupt the very time scale itself, colloquially referred to as the rift. Depth reading near rifts typically approach 0.5, which also means that active blight has a higher probability of occurring at these places. Cultivating Originium or deploying activated Originium can effectively reduce depth readings in surrounding areas, thereby helping contain breaches in ether sides to some extent. However, this effect lacks consistent patterns. At times, Originium activity may instead be suppressed by rifts. In regions with active ether side phenomena, facilities and machinery reliant on Originium arts often experience significant operational interference. The consequences of matter transitioning from reality into ether sides are random and unpredictable. What remains certain is that all biological processes essential to sustaining life experience severe disruption and obstruction within these domains. Conversely, when matter emerges from ether sides back into real space, it generates it generates active blight in real space. Consequentially, matter exchange experiments between real space and ether sites face strict restrictions under the Banned Accord, with the vast majority of related live subject testing explicitly prohibited. Unlike physical matter, energy flows unidirectionally from ether sites into real space through potential energy conversion. This phenomenon occurs even in the absence of rifts, making related studies a primary focus in the field of ether site utilization. However, when this energy flow exceeds certain thresholds, it frequently triggers random and uncontrolled explosions. Humanity's comprehension of ether sites remains profoundly limited, particularly since distinguishing them from known space. The prevailing hypothesis suggests ether sites constitute a separate universe, one quietly undergoing heat death while saturated with lethal toxins. The heat death of the universe, huh? Subspace in this framework would serve as the membrane separating ether sites from real space, yet such theories currently lack substantiation through mathematical models or experimental observation. Interesting theory. A universe on the other side that is essentially dying in its final moments.
Director Chen, the construction vehicle has been deployed. We also cleared away the surrounding debris. Our crew is ready to go once we're done with fine-tuning the vehicle.
Good job. Now, we'll wait for the Endmen to... looks like they've arrived.
Hi there. How's it going?
Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, thank you so much for saving my life out there.
No worries.
While you launched the attack on the Valley Fort, we found many lost crewmates. We also freed some imprisoned survivors. It's all thanks to Enfield that we managed to escape.
If only we stopped them from blowing up the bridge.
At least the defeat of that Rodon forced the other breakers to slow down. We can actually start hoping for the situation to get better.
Yeah, but now we should focus on the work at hand. Endman, we're almost done clearing away the landslide. The next step of our operation may begin. Unfortunately, we cannot get in touch with the UWST site directors of the Power Plateau. We lost every drone we dispatched to that area. Severe radio interference is denying our efforts to call them.
The Bone Crushers clearly possess some radio interference equipment. But why would they do all this? What are they after?
Good question. How important is that place?
The Power Plateau has an Originium power plant. It's the primary source of power in Valley 4, and has been closely monitored by the UWST. The UWST also has an ether test site at the plateau. I don't know what the Landbreakers are looking for, but losing the place would deal a grievous blow to our side.
I would say they're looking for the ether test site, and whatever is in there. An ether test site?
That's right. There is a quasi-permanent ether rift in Valley 4. The test site has been monitoring this phenomenon for quite a while.
Well, you just answered your question with your own sentence right there. That's what they're looking for, probably.
There are plenty of such ether rifts throughout Talos-II. Most are undetectable to the unaided eye, and they often bring about blight disasters or affect the vicinity in various ways. Suffice to say, the UWST has deployed sizable defenses to the Power Plateau. They should be able to hold out for a while.
I just hope they can defend the Originium power plant properly. Nefereth has been making her underlings sabotage the power systems.
Don't worry. Everyone in Valley 4 knows how important the power plant is.
Oh no, pre-rendered. What is happening?
It's a stronghold. If nothing goes wrong...
Perfect comedic timing. Ah, look That looks great.
Isn't that the direction of...
Uh-huh. Yeah?
An ether rift has opened. How did this happen?
Come in and minute. You copy?
Yeah, Wolfguard. What's happening with you, buddy?
Admin, Supervisor Burka, do you copy?
Wolfguard, we've witnessed ether rupture taking place at the power plateau. Are you all right?
Firelight confirmed. Cover secured. Large valve B assembling plateau. Prepare for... I repeat.
Wolfguard? Wolfguard! Signal's out.
Endministrator! Supervisor Perlica!
Andre, you okay?
The power plateau! Something terrible has happened there!
No shit.
Light reactions everywhere! All readings are going beyond the threshold!
Well, blight reactions?
When the ether side comes in contact with real space, it creates a rift and triggers a blight reaction. Neferith may have energized the previously stable ether rift at the power plateau. She has planned this deliberate act of sabotage.
What we're seeing right now is similar to an eruption of a dormant volcano. Except this one spits the blight, and it's way more dangerous than lava.
Oh, okay. That's a statement. Some UWST personnel may still be at the power plateau.
Director Chin, we need an evacuation plan.
The hub area is safe for now, but with such violent ether activities going on, the spreading blight might soon reach this place. If the blight destroys more of our roads and transport routes, the results would be disastrous.
Hold on. I got a solution. Do you remember the TATA prototype we were working on?
Yeah?
The prototype can stabilize ether energy fluctuations. If we can get it close enough to the rupture rift, we might contain its spread.
Huh, neat. Okay.
And even adjust its large area arts unit. This will let the prototype get rid of localized blight. Oh yes! This is totally doable.
Really? That chunky bot can do that?
Chunky bot.
Director Chief, we've cleared the road to the Originium Science Park. The situation at that place isn't looking too good either.
Time is critical. Have your crew move the prototype there now. Administrator, Supervisor Perlica, we'll meet up with you at Vanikov's site.
Alright, you got it. Oh boy. What a nice sky. Okay, Chapter 1, Process 3. Exploration level increased. Hey, finally. Operator level cap
hunter can read
goes to 50 now. Minimum enemy level in various areas is now 20. Availability limit and daily regrowth of certain rare gatherable materials increased. Okay, cool. Commitment to exploration has finally raised our exploration level. Yes. It's level 2 now, yeah. Okay. Exploration level effects. Operator level caps. Availability of daily refreshes of rare gatherables and rare minerals. And available threat levels of protocol space. Higher exploration level also raises the levels of enemies in the world and makes battles more challenging. Exploration level increases with main mission progression. After reaching exploration level 3, special exploration level trial missions must be completed first to raise it further. Ah, okay. Use the protocol synchronizer to lower or restore the exploration level. Okay, yeah, that is normal. Also, what now? Ah, hi. Admin, I'd like to brief you on the rebuilding progress during your next visit to the hub base, if time allows. Written reports don't always tell the whole story. Being on site gives you the clearest view. Feel free to contact me. If there's no response, I might be in a meeting, but I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Base revisited the hub. Okay. Holy shit, how many of these do I have right now? Oh my god. Okay, conflicts with another mission, huh? Alright, I'm presuming main story? I guess? Alright. Oh wow, I need to go all the way over there? Sure? Sure? Oh, and the NPCs are actually reacting to the whole thing, looking out there. Very neat little detail, once again.
Come on, everyone! The prototype is now ready!
Mr. Andre, do we have an exact feasibility of your plan?
We have theoretical feasibility. The technological basis for the TA prototype was formulated at the Ether test site. It was built using valuable data that cannot be acquired elsewhere. Ivan would spend all day arguing with people about the prototype. Unfortunately, we don't have a chance to field test the thing. But I hope that our theories are correct.
Alright. So feels like it's been ages since I was on this this side of the map. Hi everybody, how's it going?
How are you doing? Is the crew affected by the ether rupture that just took place?
Everyone's fine. We followed the rules and evacuated for a bit. Thankfully, nothing too serious happened around here. But there's major blightery on the other end of this road. A few crewmates are already off to deliver the most essential supplies to the place. But there's just too much blight. We can't afford to risk our lives.
Being cautious is the right move.
Oh, hi.
Professional tools to handle professional work. We managed to make the prototype work on time. All thanks to the AIC and our hub-base engineers.
Huh? Oh, someone's happy. Hi. Wink. How do we use the prototype to eliminate the blight? Oh?
Once you're in a severely blighted area, activate the prototype's active interference function. This should expose the blight core. Then you'll have to manually inflict some physical interference to the exposed core.
Physical interference, you might hit it.
Chopping and slashing? Yeah, I can do that. This is way easier than a class on theoretical blightery.
Of course. But don't forget about the prototype's true function. Do whatever you can to escort it safely to the power plateau. We must use it to stop the expansion of the Ether Rift. Your mission will determine the survival of everything in Valley 4.
Don't worry. We'll keep the prototype safe. It is our chance to avert this crisis.
Yeah.
Let's not dally, team. Time to go.
Try to let the prototype travel on level ground. This road should take you to the power plateau.
Calling it prototype just doesn't feel right.
Okay, then come up with a name for it. Andre? Thankfully, the prototype had some sample data on the Ether Rift at the power plateau. Otherwise, we'd be completely out of options right now. You must protect it at all costs, Endman. TATAs are key to turning the tide. Sure. Administrator, if we allow the Ether side outburst to continue unchecked, the entire Valley 4 will be at risk. We'll mobilize the team to follow up as soon as possible. In the meantime, we appreciate your securing the route to the power plateau ahead of us. Sure thing. Vanikov? Let's hope Mr. Andre's ether energy detection device works as intended. It could allow us to reach and rescue people earlier and more effectively. Those landbreakers are a real headache. Damn it, why are they so reckless with their own lives? Well, they might be huffing and puffing some fumes, who knows? Alright, let's see what's through here.
So, what's its full name again? Tranquil Automatic Robocart? I remember it being TATA or something. I'll just call it Tata. What a cute and simple name. And I think it really likes the name. Tata is now official.
What does it say that the first time I saw the name I called it Tata as well and found it funny? Why do I share a brain cell with Chen? Hi? Hi there. You look...
Stop! The area up ahead is under a state of emergency. No one is allowed to enter. Head over to the sentry post and register your identities.
Alright, hi there, guy. You look unique.
Let me see. 3 individuals and a strange machine. We have a Liberi, a Vriva, and you're an Ager.
You got one of them right. The other 2 are... I think off.
You got it wrong. Look closely. I'm not a Vivre. I'm a Long.
Does that mean you're from the Hongshang Academy of Sciences? Why are you here?
We are from Endfield Industries. Director Chin should have synced our information with the UWST already.
We are your superiors.
Let me check our personnel information database.
Yeah, please do.
You're not in the Endfield personnel database. Identify yourself.
I'm your boss. I'm the Administrator of Endfield Industries.
Endmin? I guess that explains it. Identity verified. Supervisor Perlica and Operator Chen, we have to be extremely circumspect given the sudden nature of the attack. And, Endministrator, the Security Bureau knows what your presence means for our situation. The UWST Security Bureau has no records of your information, but this Endfield file has been approved by my superiors. I have faith in your identity. I believe you're here for that rift in the sky, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We're still investigating the Ether test site disaster, and must reach the place quickly.
Pursuant to the provisions of the Accord, the UWST is obliged to lend you assistance in your operations. But my primary task is to search and rescue local survivors. Apologies, but I'm afraid I must stay at my post. Keep going down this road and you'll reach the Ether test site. However, you might encounter masses of blight on your path.
Thank you for sharing this information. How should we address you?
Fabian Collins.
Mr. Fabian, you look troubled. Has the science park suffered major damage?
Well, I don't think the show could get any better. We've already got the Angeloy, the Blight, and Breaker scum in the mix. Who knows? Perhaps another surprise is waiting round the corner.
Oh, don't provoke it.
The fact that you're here proves the road to the hub is open. That's my first good news of the day.
The hub base is relatively safe for now. You can evacuate to that place for shelter.
I can't leave my post just yet. We only managed to evacuate a fraction of our crew. The Security Bureau has a list of names of everyone in the science park. I've got to verify the status of their personnel one by one. Plenty of them are still in need of help and rescue.
All right then. I'll leave this place in your hands. We must be off.
All right. Time to head in.
One more thing. There's a colleague of mine conducting SAR operations up ahead. Her name's Eliza. You might want to talk to her if you run into trouble.
Okay.
Good luck out there.
Sure thing. Oh boy, this area looks inviting. This has seen better days. Can I still talk to you? Fabian!
We're counting on you to see this through, Endministrator. I've never seen a rift like that before. The depth reading around there must be way beyond the safety thresholds. The power plateau is right underneath the rift. A few UWST site monitors are keeping the place secure. They'll definitely do something about this, if they're still alive. Once we wrap up our SAR operations at the Science Park, I'll be heading over to the plateau as well.
What happened to the Science Park?
It's those damn breakers. I knew there was something wrong about them. We should have taken the risk and got rid of them early on.
Who would have thought they'd fight their way here?
Those breakers used to be active around Valley 4. They used to be cowards who wouldn't dare step on UWST turf. But the appearance of the rift busted all our gear and facilities. Radio was out, and the pipe faces took advantage of the situation. They barged in and took us all by surprise. They don't look normal to me. I ran into a band of those loonies. They tanked energy cannon fire from our defense drones and survived without a scratch.
Okay.
Nothing about this feels right. I've got to complete my SAR objectives and get in touch with HQ.
Okay. Sure thing. Waypoint. Huh. Alright. Let's see. DATA. Check on check on Tata. Happy emote. Greed, give Tata a head rub. Head rub. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy?
Aw, it looks really happy.
Yes. That was the check. That was funny. Can I do the other ones? Oh, hell yeah. Greed?
Well, Tata, do you have what it takes to fix that serious blooper in the skies?
Displeased emote.
Whoa, Tata's upset.
Are you sure the prototype knows what you're talking about?
Look, it's protesting. Stop calling it the prototype. Its name is Tata.
Say the name. The face. Say the name. Uh-huh.
Sorry, Tata. I didn't mean to upset you.
What is that expression? What was that expression? Excuse me? Parlica? Okay, check Tata's systems. Nervous? Oh no.
Everything looks normal. I hope everything will work out for us.
Determined emote. Oh, someone's eager. Okay, that was funny. What was... Perlica, excuse me, what was that? What was that facial expression? Huh?
Wonder how long it would take to clean up this mess and rebuild everything.
Well, with Originium, 5 seconds.
Someone's here! Save us!
Oh, hi there.
Get over here!
Trust in me.
Face your ass!
Kaboom. Oh yeah, now they're dropping actual materials way more readily. Also, wait, what? Oh? A sealed crate filled with rare sample of specialized steel. The landbreakers probably left it here because it is simply too heavy to loot. These special steel samples are key for making weapons. The landbreakers were either ignorant of this fact or they were carrying out a more important mission. Ah, interesting. I barely saw that interactable there. Ooh, that's a new type of land. Oh, no, that's the shield guy. Hi there.
Oh, you're awesome.
We made another step forward, Enfielders.
Ooh, that's a new resource.
Still make it, but every time I look up, I feel that the swirling mess in the sky is telling us to hurry up and get it done.
Sure. Also, what is this new resource? Hey, I can finally get the blue discs. What is this? Oh, this is Fermium ore. Okay. Okay, I see. Oh, hi. While I'm here. give. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, this will need a different rig or something? Okay. Oh, this looks like a job for TATA. Sorry, Tata.
This path is blocked.
There he comes.
Find another way around. I mean, do we have another way around to start with?
Oh, really? We do have a body there in the background.
Light. Can't believe it has taken hold so quickly. Don't get too close. They're extremely dangerous. The rift above the power plateau seems to be exerting rather horrendous effects. These scars upon the land can only be inflicted by violent ether activities. The area will be continuously exposed to ether energy. The survival of all living beings will be jeopardized.
Tata?
So, how are we supposed to get through this place?
What is he doing? Hi? Yeah? Happy emote.
Oh! We almost forgot about you!
That's rude.
Bond's designs can work. Prepare to activate the prototype.
Okay, buddy, time to do some work. Let's see what you're gonna do.
Go for it, Tata. We're all counting on you.
Determination, let's go! Uh-huh. Press button. Okay. And what now? Confused.
Nothing happened. Maybe Big Owl told me the wrong button?
Mr. Andre is unlikely to make mistakes in technical issues like this. Perhaps the experimental frequencies failed to simulate unexpected scenarios like...
Oh? Oh, something's happening.
It worked! Prelica, take a look at this.
Oh. Oh. Okay. What the hell? Ah, there's the core.
Success. That's the Blight core.
I'm to smack it.
Wait, Tata's not looking good. I think it's heating up.
Oh.
It seems to be in pain.
This emergency operation might be a little too early for Tata. We must be very cautious in deploying its large area arts unit. Administrator, please destroy the exposed Blight core. That should clear the way for us.
Alright, time to smack the thing. Active Blight. Active Blight can be found in various places of Talos-II. They can block roads and impede exploration efforts. Active Blight masses must be eliminated for exploration to continue. Operators who touch Active Blight will suffer various negative effects, quickly reach their tolerance limit, and disconnect. Disconnect? What, from life? Removing the operators from Active Blight will undo the negative effect. Active Blight cannot be eliminated unless its Blight core is exposed. An exposed Blight core can be destroyed by attacks or explosives. To eliminate the active Blight core, a Blight created by it. Tata's ability to scan Blight cores is incomplete. Some active Blight cannot be eliminated right now, but be cautious and avoid them. Alright.
What? The Blight's gone! Finally, some help has arrived!
God, you sound very British. Hi.
I thought I was done for. Thank you so much. And you are?
We're the Endfield Crisis Team.
Endfield! Oh, I guess you people got your sitch at the hub base under control. Are you alright? Need any help? Thank you, but I'm totally alright. In fact, I'm planning to take our wounded to the sentry post. By the way, I'm Eliza Collins, UWST Security Bureau. Pleased to meet you.
Collins? Yeah.
We just met someone from the Security Bureau called Fabian Collins.
Brother, sister?
Fabian the Stink Face.
The Stink Face?
My brother. He always calls me his colleague for some reason. Then that's definitely him. I'm guessing you're taking this road to reach the Ether test site. That's right. We actually wanted to keep going down the road, but it seems you'll need to find another way.
Let's get closer to the cliff edge and take a look.
Right. Uh-huh. What did she say?
Thank you again for saving us, Enfielders.
No problem. You probably saw how the rift appeared from here. How goes your SAR operations?
We've completed all our SAR objectives in this area. I've got to meet up with my time to rendezvous with Fabian.
Sure.
Fabian and I are the only two proper combatants in this place. We've got to stay on top of things and check on everyone. Just like my old man used to say, find and evac all the living, bag and tag all the bodies.
Okay. Uh-huh. What about the other option?
I must thank you again for saving us, Enfielders.
Okay, you probably saw how the rift appeared from here.
Yes, I did. It was a horrible sight that I'll never forget. The huge explosion came from the Ether test site. It even shook the science park. The entire event was too awful for words. And the sky itself seemed to go mad right afterwards. Blight masses started to rupture all over the place. I'd be careful if I were you.
We'll be fine. Okay. Interesting. How's the map looking right now? Okay. Whoa. Whoa, that's a big area to the right. Okay. And this is gonna...
Endministrator.
Yeah.
The destruction caused by the Blight is truly a terrifying sight.
Should we contact the hub base? Moshi Mosh.
Director Chin, can you read me?
Loud and clear, Supervisor Perlica. Everything okay on your end?
The road has been swept away by a blight flood. We need a new path to the power plateau. Do you have any details on the situation at the Originium Science Park?
Hold on, I'm accessing the information. If the road is out, then the quickest way to the power plant is no longer available. Your new path starts at this point. You'll move through the Transport Nexus, then the Originium Science Park, and finally arrive at the Research Center. But be cautious. We've received confirmed witness reports of land breakers in the area. Stay on high alert inside the Science Park. Once you reach the Research Center, head to the back and take the mountain trail. It leads straight to the logistics area at the Origin Load Spring. And just a heads up, Supervisor Perlica. There's a vital ether site scientist still in the Research Center, but we've lost communication.
Yvonne. We'll try to get in touch with our scientist. Don't worry. Given Yvonne's skills, I'm sure things will be alright.
Ah, okay, so this is where she's gonna probably appear for the first time in the story.
We really need the help of every expert on the ether side.
Agreed. By the way, is Mr. Andre still at the control tower?
Yeah, I'm right here. What do you need, Supervisor Perlica?
We followed the method you told us and got rid of a blight core. However, the prototype is now overheating abnormally. We might have overloaded its systems.
Overloaded? That shouldn't be happening. Wait, perhaps the large area arts unit is not fully adapted to the Blight-specific parameters. Depth readings must have changed drastically after the rift appeared. The figures seem way beyond our theoretical simulations.
Cool.
You're gonna look for Yvonne, right? Yvonne might know what to do.
Okay, good God, what is it mumbo jumbo there in the background? Holy moly, there's a lot of math.
But, could you maybe hold back on using the prototype? At least until it's been inspected and repaired. We don't want any permanent damage to happen.
Understood. We'll try to avoid that.
Okay. Okay, go to the park, huh?
I heard that you're looking for a way through the Originium Science Park. I can lend this to you. It will help.
Oh?
This is an access card. I'm sure you know how to use it. Just watch out for the land breakers when you open the gate.
Oh, we'll smack them. Don't worry about that.
Thank you.
Oh, one more thing. Some of our injured crew said Yvonne, that scientist in the research center, managed to hold off the breaker scum. Most wouldn't have made it out in time otherwise.
Damn.
Got it. Please help evac the injured. We'll take care of the rest.
Will do. And pass my thanks to Yvonne. They can be a little strange. But in tough times like these, Yvonne really stepped up and became everyone's hero.
Aww. Alright then. Huh? Is it okay? Sudden level up. More equipment that I cannot make yet.
These buildings are incredibly tough.
The research center is the most conspicuous one in there.
The Collinses? What? So, excuse me, what? Oh, from, her? Ah. The Collinses. Director Chin, do you work with the Collinses often? Very often. They're UWSC after all. Seems like you've already met each other. How did it go? Responsible people, nice people. Responsible people. They're pretty responsible. Good. From what I remember, Fabian never slipped at work. Zero delays and zero issues. He managed to complete an Enfield SAR operation on his own. Okay. We were really short on people back then. What about Eliza? The action heroine. Tremendous efficiency, inhuman even. Damn. She helped us handle plenty of LB and Agaloid incidents around Valley 4. In any case, the Collins are UWST people we can trust and depend on. Okay, interesting. But anyway, I think this is gonna be a good place to round up today's episode with, at least story-wise. Interesting, the more they're bringing up the ether side stuff, the more it's reminding me of what I was saying earlier about the other dimension that we got to experience through the stories in the Lethanian arc, in the Arknights Germany arc of regular Arknights. So very interesting. I wonder if there is a connection or if it's just a similar universe on the other side in behavior and stuff like that. I mean, here they're playing around with the idea of of the other side being, or rather experiencing the heat death of the universe, which is very funny and very terrifying and morbid at the same time, but interesting regardless. But we'll see what more information they're gonna share. I would love to do a little bit of
survival in the frontiers is...
Okay, they started talking right now. I was expecting that to happen. I would love to do a little bit of a lore dive into that, but considering that the Arknights side of things doesn't really have a lot on there, equivalent to this or similar topic to this, I don't really know what to even dig up outside of what was said in that one story placed in Lethanian. But I'll see what I can do for the future, because again, this is one of those areas that does not really have a lot of information. It's more speculation than anything else, so I need to be thorough with that topic. But I do have another lore topic for today that I do want to go over with. It's a pretty short one and a pretty topical one, and a very interesting one on that front. But before we do that, summons. Alright, so let's see. I can do a 10 pole here, and I can do at least 2 10 poles here, which is pretty much gonna hit me pity, so we'll see what happens. Alright, let's do a normal pole. And nope. Probably gonna be normal. Yep. Nothing too crazy here. Alright, let's see how this is gonna go. This is the big one. Do I win the 50-50 or do I lose the 50-50? Let's go. Pull the lever, Kronk. And it's normal, probably. Unless I get spooked. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, what happens?
Endman, how are... Oh,
okay, duplicate for you. I do have all the 5 stars already, so that's fine. And... Fuck's sake!
Island operator and officers serving the Order of Steel Oath report in for duty. The situation is urgent. I respectfully request a brief on your battle plan at your earliest convenience.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
Captain!
Fuck's sake. Buddy! Could it have not been a new character at least? Well... One more. Good God. Why? And normal stuff. Okay. I don't think I can do much more. Let's see. Huh. I have 3 singles. Well, shit. Let's see. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button to press. 3 singles. What's the chance? All right, that's a snowshine. Akikuri.
Have to do this.
Ah, boy. Well, don't think I'm gonna be getting you. I can convert currency. Sure. And though that hurts a lot. Well, maybe it pays off. Probably not. Did not pay off. Well, Herbana is gonna be all around for, what, 3 more days? Probably not gonna be able to record in those 3 days, so I might off-banner try to do some single pulls and see what I can get. Oh, excuse me? Excuse me? Well, he is chilling. He is really chilling. He only relaxes his vigilance with those who have truly earned his trust, and then he'll reveal his true nature, one that has been abandoned in his childhood. The fact that he likes the cutesy shit. Also, I like the tiny little... tiny little Endmins. Very cute. You motherfucker. Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this? What is this picture? He always appears where he is needed most, and then he never reappears again. Alright, more interesting poses from you. She acquired plenty of memories and nostalgias from all sorts of people, but hardly ever mentioned her own. Interesting. Oh, that was the final one for Snowshine. What do you have here? That was cool. The girl trudged through the peaks and carved a path down the snowy slopes. She is always straight-lining her way to save lives in distress. Nice. Fuck's sake, pogranicznik. Alright, anyway, but this is where the...
Where should we...
normal part of the episode is gonna end. So enjoy the lore piece, and I will see you for the outro. Guns. In a high fantasy sci-fi world such as Arknights and Arknights Endfield, why don't we see more of them? Some characters do use them, but they're also not too widespread. Also, why is there one tutorial with a gun wielder but it's in the arts section? So why? What's the catch? Why do we see more swords, daggers, polearms, bows, and crossbows? Even some snipers some operators in normal Arknights use are not snipers. This is a crossbow. I'm not kidding. This is also not a pistol, or rather, a hand cannon. It's a shockwave generator. Also no joking. Also cute tsundere bird for scale. If I showed you this regular Enfield gun, and then said that it equals these arts units, would that make sense? My friends, Harry Potter but with guns is very real in Arknights. Well, with that in mind, let's go over this.
ミラミシャ、これを左に回し切ってカートリッジを入れる。装填したら閉じる。ここまで大丈夫か？照準を定めてトリガーを引く。
今のは
アーツだ。ただ撃つだけじゃない。アーツの力で銃弾を爆発させるんだ。お前にもできるはずだ。自分の身を守るための技術は覚えた方がいい。
でも
グリップをしっかり握ってまっすぐ狙いを定めろ。精神を集中させるんだ。呼吸に合わせて。
体が熱い。
Originium is a major cause in how most things have developed back on Terra, and that includes firearms. Guns back on Terra in regular Arknights were first developed by Laterano and the Sancta, and also mostly used by them. Guns are a form of arts unit system, used to fire etched ammunition. Originium circuits are built into both the gun and its ammo. To fire, the user must cast Originium arts to control both of them. If you were to cross-section a gun in Arknights, it would probably look very similar internally to this picture of a Colt 1911, the biggest difference being, of course, the arts circuits. Many organizations outside of Laterano have tried over the years to develop their own guns, and some have succeeded, but most research has slowed down. However, because of the nature of guns in this universe, research into guns has given rise to new arts units. While we are on the topic, what is etched ammo? Simply put, a regular bullet in Arknights looks very similar at first glance to a bullet in real life. The bullet itself can be made from many materials. In Laterano, they make them from polished Originium crystal shells. The propellant is made from a special processed etched Originium crystal. At the bottom, we have the Originium microcircuit as the bullet's casting circuit that connects back to the gun's arts unit. And finally, the case. It is made from a Oriron alloy, which is complex to manufacture. Considering now that we know how complex these things are, who else does make firearms back on Terra? Black Steel Worldwide is an organization founded and led by a Lateran mercenary called Cliff. This organization has managed to simplify the fabrication of guns. Their guns have a more limited arts unit range, and their ammo is much more simplified. Despite all of that, these simpler guns are still one of their biggest strengths. Over in Iberia, they have also developed their own version of guns based on the Lateran ones. On first glance they seem the same, but instead of shooting etched ammo, these hand cannons release shockwaves generated by Originium propellant. The principles behind the arts in use are also different to those of guns. Basically, it is a new form of specialist arts unit that is simply shaped like a gun. And that brings us to the end of this crash course about what guns are in the world of Arknights and Enfield. I do want to state that gunpowder does exist and that there are guns back in regular Arknights that use it, but those are very, very rare. Anyway, I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you all in a new segment very soon. Alright then, hopefully that was a very fun segment for you guys. Was interesting to put together, but yeah, there is, technically speaking, even though most of the information I literally used in this segment that you just watched is from the lore book itself. But yeah, there isn't really much information out there on guns. I was kind of hoping that the lore book would have an actual, like, cross-section like I was using in the material I was showing you guys, like a cross-section of some random gun just to see what the designers envisioned with the inside of one of these guns. But all things considered, the way they're being described and the tiny little bits that are being shown around sometimes, they do seem to be like pretty much not just in shape, but also in the inside also be shaped like a normal gun. It's just literally that they have like Originium art circuitry built in there, so that's kind of like their biggest difference between a regular pistol and an Originium pistol. But yeah, it's very interesting when you figure out that most of the guns that you've been looking at, pretty much all of the guns that you've been looking at throughout, probably in this game as well. I don't know if this game actually has any actual like gunpowder guns. I mean, why would you? Cause Originium powered weapons are way more devastating than a normal gun, as we've proven in one of the crossover stories between regular Arknights and the Rainbow Six franchise as well, where they pretty much went over it that it takes a lot more normal bullets to kill just a random critter with a normal ass Earth gun compared to anything Originium powered that exists in the world of Arknights. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, I will be preparing probably more of these in the future for stuff like this. Nomadic cities were also mentioned in a random position in today's section, I think during the cutscene where Perlica was explaining a bit more of the timeline of events, and that would make for an interesting topic. That at least is pretty well covered in the lore book, so I can maybe lift some of the pictures from the lore book for that section. Would be very interesting to do. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this section. If you, or well, the whole video, if you did so, please consider leaving a like. It will help out a lot. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you want to support me more directly, memberships are open on the channel. And as I always say, no video will be behind a membership. Spirit there for support. So thank you very much to all the members already doing so. Much appreciated. And yeah, as always, I hope you guys have a fantastic day wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.